Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the official series premiere and season premiere of AEW Dynamite. We are live and sold out in Salt Lake City, Utah. Capacity of 20,000 plus. I am your host, Coltrane, joined by J&W Boss. As here comes our brand new AEW General Manager.
Well, I'm glad to be here. Thank you, Cole, for allowing me to jump in. And as we jump in with our brand new AEW General Manager, things are going to get wild. It is time for Dynamite.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and welcome to the series premiere of AEW Dynamite. Now, with that out of the way, I'm willing to assume that none of you saw this coming. Well, yours truly was sitting at home, with my dangerous alliance broken in half in the CTP draft until I got the call from Mr. Tony Khan, and I just couldn't say no. And to be honest, I don't think anybody could. Just look at the roster that has been assembled here. Some of the very best professional wrestlers in the world all under one roof. I'm referring to the likes of our AEW World Champion Finn Balor, the phenomenal AJ Styles, the American Dragon Bryan Danielson,
Facts.
Candice LeRae, the CEO, the returning Mercedes Moné, Jon Moxley, Malachi Black, Women's World Champion Charlotte Flair, DIY, our World Tag Team Champions, the CTP Champion, Darren Tarlton, two men that I have a very long storied history with in the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar and CM Punk. You name it, Dynamite has got them. For every competitor in the back, all of you here tonight and the millions watching at home, this is a call to action. AEW Dynamite is going to be the flagship program in professional wrestling from this day forward. It's a dog-eat-dog world on this brand. Everyone is willing to do whatever it takes to get to the top of those rankings. Whether it's the tag team belts, the CTP belt, the women's world title, or even the World Heavyweight Championship itself. To the members of the roster who feel that they have not been given the opportunity to make a name for yourselves. Now is your time. Stop sitting in the back just waiting for a spot. Now is the perfect time to take it. It's the dawn of a new era. And much like 1995 with the Land of Extreme, Paul Heyman is once again at the helm. I want to see that fire, that passion, that drive, that competitive nature that makes pro wrestling the greatest sport on earth.
What a statement here by Paul Heyman here. Well, wait a minute. Here comes our AEW World Heavyweight Champion. JW, it's day 292. It's the elite leader himself, Finn Balor.
The man that somehow, some way, did what very few, almost anyone that did, and beat Karrion Kross. Back at WrestleMania and walked into this new era as the AEW World Champion. I can't stand the elite in the way they go about things whatsoever. But to sit here and deny Finn Balor and his capabilities would be a massive understatement as well. But what the world is he doing coming out here, getting on the bad side of Paul Heyman is my question.
Bad side? I mean, he's here greeting Paul Heyman.
Greeting Paul Heyman, of course he is. Of course he is.
Mr. Heyman, you're the big replacement.
You know I'm right.
I'll admit it, they couldn't have
like
picked anyone better for the job. You are a visionary in this business.
Correct.
You are a mastermind in every sense of the word.
Yes.
I'd go as far as to say you are a genius.
Mm-hmm. He is. Ah, come on, Utah. Get some brains for once.
But even geniuses make their mistakes sometimes. And your mistake, Mr. Heyman, was cutting into my television time. You come out here and make these grandiose speeches to these fickle people. The same people that booed you out of a stadium just a few days ago, by the way.
They
you
did.
Can't get anything set up for my big celebration. I am the elite rock and roller. I am the prince. I have been your reigning heavyweight champion of the world for the last 292 days and counting. I have carried not one, but two companies on my back during this title reign under the space of a calendar year.
Boy,
and
what?
Let's not forget, on Saturday I
He's
became the
right.
first person to ever pin Karrion Kross.
That's
And
true
with a
too.
broken freaking hand at that,
Mm-hmm.
I deserve confetti coming down from the ceiling.
Where's
I
the
deserve
confetti,
a
man?
spread of food that takes up this entire ring. I deserve the finest women from around the world dancing on poles for what I have accomplished over the last 11 months.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you show your appreciation? By giving me none of that. First, it's the Elite failing me at WrestleMania, a Jay losing to Moxley, the Bucks losing to DIY, Tony losing to Saraya, and now you. It seems like I'm the only person around here who knows how to carry their weight. I might only have one hand, but that won't stop me from tearing you apart on your very first day, Heyman.
Oh.
You would.
He's not about to hit the brand new GM.
Do it and he loses that job. I dare you. I freaking dare you.
Well, wait just a second.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Here comes the rest of the Elite. AJ Styles, Gallows, and Anderson. You're brand new, by the way. Trios champions, boss man.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they were able to get that done, especially given the war that AJ Styles went through. If you come at WrestleMania, the freaking cows ran back to Eddie against Moxley. Yeah. They didn't pull their weight whatsoever. But the fact they're walking in here trio champ says something. I don't know what it says. That's something.
It is something. Bossman, did you notice the thing said the OC? It did not say the Elite. What is going on with that?
That's true too.
Wait, they're not
Long
standing
time
by
no
Balor?
talk, Finn.
What are y'all doing?
We haven't heard from you in a few days, but yet you can come out here and talk about your celebration. Actually, let's backtrack. First things first, congrats on the big win at WrestleMania. Secondly, thank God you got out of the ring, Paul E., because this was not a rescue mission, my friend.
Oh.
But about Mania, you stand there and you talk down about us. Where was our help when that freak Eddie attacked Machine Gun and Doc? Where was my help when John D. DT'd me into thumbtacks? You had some help, though, didn't you?
He's not wrong.
You know the rules of the Elite because you made the rules, Finn. No one makes a plan without everybody knowing, and nobody knew about that masked guy at Mania. Then you weren't at the debriefing on night 2 or the draft. We all know where the three of us were on Sunday. So the question is, where were you, Finn? And look into my eyes when you answer this. Did you know?
Do we have tensions in the Elite?
Not really.
I was just asking a question.
But let's talk about it, Finn. Where were you, Where were you, big man?
Finn Balor has explanations. He always does.
Give him the heck?
No way.
Dragon
It's Bryan Danielson.
What the dragon? That's the dragon freaking dojo. What the world? What do they want?
What the hell are they doing here? What is
Elite
going
business.
on? Interrupting the Elite like this? Disrespectful.
I don't think it's disrespectful, but hey, what do you want to say? We got the Elite. Sort of. We got the Dragon Dojo. Oh my God! This is about to break loose.
Okay, let's take it down a notch here. We have been patiently waiting in the back for this little dick measuring contest to end, but it seems like the two of you insist on going all night long. Now, unlike you, AJ, I have no problem admitting that this past weekend was the worst the Dragon Dojo has had in a very long time.
It was.
Garcia and Lee lost the tag team titles to the Rascals, Wheeler lost to Kenta, and I lost my NXT North American Championship to Andrade. But the difference between the Elite and the Dragon Dojo is the dojo takes those losses on the chin. We take them as trial by combat. While you stand there and bitch and moan and whine and complain. And unlike you, AJ, even after a big loss,
loving this right now.
I'm still in the top 5 rankings because I am the best wrestler in the world today.
Yeah, he's got a point.
And unlike those two bald-headed jackasses standing in the ring right now, we have the ability to think for ourselves and say what we want to say whenever we want to say it.
Oh my.
Now we didn't just come out here to insult you guys. That's not the way we like to handle our business. You see, the 4 of you all have something that the 4 of us want, and I'm willing to bet that we could take them away from you so fast I'd be able to dance on your graves before you could do anything about it.
He referring to those
Put
trios
what my comrade
championships
here is
and that
saying
world
in
title that
layman's
Balor
terms,
has.
Styles, Gallows, Anderson, you guys are the first ever World Trios champions, and we applaud you for that. But myself, Garcia, and Lee, we want to be the second.
That is what I'm talking about. That is the teaching that I have instilled in these young men. Before, they would have tucked their tail between their legs and ran after the losses they suffered. But not anymore. Now they get right back on the horse and go after more gold. But they're not the only ones who want a title. Finn Balor, you have held the biggest prize in wrestling for almost a year, and I will give you all of the props in the world. You have beaten some of the very best, but not the best, because you're looking at him. I will kick whoever's head in I have to get a shot at you. And when I do, I'm not just going to break your hand again. I will snap your arm in 3 places.
I think Danielson has no
world
idea.
champion.
He has no idea that John Moxley's making his way down the ring here. Now he realizes it.
I don't think the Elite have any idea either.
I think they finally realizing that they're staring down Moxley here. Seems that he has some words too.
Oh,
Wait
a minute.
What the?
Oh my!
Oh no! What the hell? Our lights went out. What the hell's going on here? All right, folks. I have no idea what is going on. We can't see anything. I'm as blind as you are.
Wait a minute!
Oh my God! Malachi Black!
Malachi Black there face to face with Moxley. In the midst of the Dragon Dojo and the Elite. What in the world is happening here?
Well, boss man, I think I know what they want.
Yes.
Everybody wants that world championship.
Of course.
Enough of this. All of you. This
wait
is
a
not
minute.
how things are going to happen anymore. If anyone even thinks about getting physical, you're all suspended. Next week, you, AJ Styles, will go one-on-one with the Dragon Dojo's Wheeler Yuta.
Wow.
And tonight, in our main event, Bryan Danielson, Jon Moxley, and Malachi Black will compete in a 3-way match. The winner will face Finn Balor for the AEW World Championship when Finn's hand is healed. Now get the hell out of here. All of you.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Finn Balor will unfortunately miss the first pay-per-view because of his hand. He'll be out of action the next few weeks, but a massive main event has been made. Triple threat, Danielson, Black. Oh my God.
Heck yeah, the winner of the... Yes, sir, winner of the shot of the World Championship when Finn Balor is healed. And I'll say this. If you're Finn Balor, this is not the time to be having all this infighting going on. This is the time where if the Elite are going to have a plan, they better have one now because you got 3 hungry guys going for your title.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. #1 contendership match of your main event evening. Danielson, Moxley, Black. Winner gets Finn Balor when he is healed. Bossman, who you got?
I mean, I don't know. This is going to be a combustible situation. Who's going to become the #1 contender?
And also, ladies and gentlemen, we got CM Punk making his return, basically. His first match since WrestleMania. After being embarrassed, he takes on the absolute Ricky Starks tonight.
Way to bounce back from embarrassment and Punk with the one.
Oh, man, and also, we have the coronation of a lifetime. It's going to be the best coronation in history of wrestling. Charlotte Flair's championship coronation is also here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot wait.
Well, hopefully go better than Finn Balor. Thank you. This is what I'm looking forward to see.
Lord. Candice LeRae will speak live.
Yes, indeed. What will be on the mind of Candice LeRae? Things are already shaping up to be interesting here in AEW. Where is Candice head at? Is the question.
And also, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, by the way, the CTP Championship is on the line as Darren Tarlton will defend against Will Ospreay in his 6th defense.
And it's time for these 2 men, Darren Tarlton and Will Ospreay, to tear the house down to kick off AEW Dynamite.
Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we are also scheduled to hear from our brand new AEW World Tag Team Champions, Tag Team Champions, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. But before we get to all that, gentlemen, it's time for some championship action. As here comes Darren Tarlton. Darren Tarlton, he actually decided to come out first here to get into the head of Will Ospreay. Very interesting play here.
I mean, I guess I'm not surprised. I'm pretty familiar with Mr. Darren Tarlton. He got no problem getting into the mind of someone's head, but this is his sixth defense because this man has been on a roll, beating the life of his own best friend Chris Carburn. After he beat Samson with Lorenzo Samson with the belt in the Royal Rumble, Dwayne Frost, RJ Miles, and then most recently Nate Shields back at WrestleMania. And then he also during the draft went head up against him and Xavier and Chad Gable in a three-way, came out victorious there too. So then going from all that to Will Ospreay, that's definitely a jump up for him. Is he gonna handle himself is the question.
That is the question that we have to answer. I've been calling this, boss man, the run of a lifetime. And he has definitely been on one of the best runs I've ever seen a champion have in recent memory. But here comes his opponents. Will Ospreay. He is coming off a massive tag team win at WrestleMania alongside Ricochet, defeating the likes of Logan Paul and The Miz. Now, Ricochet, unfortunately, has been drafted to Ring of Honor for Ospreay. Ospreay is now looking to get back into it in the singles wise, and now has a grand opportunity here tonight for the CTP Championship, taking on Darren Tarlton.
Yes, indeed. Will Ospreay tried to get that tackling thing going. Ricochet, unfortunately, the luck of the draft sent his partner Ricochet in the opposite direction. So now can Will Ospreay get the job done here for the CTP Championship against, well, a man that you said has been on the run of a lifetime in Darren Tarlton. And if it kind of goes a little bit of the tail of the tape between these two, Will Ospreay standing in at 6'1", 231 pounds, actually lighter to the champion, who's standing in at 6'2", 250.
Indeed, ladies and
Rock.
Here we go. This is your first official match of AEW Dynamite, the series premiere. Here we go, folks. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in tonight. We appreciate AEW Boss for coming on and filling in for Expert Gaming. He will be back for Ring of Honor, ladies and gentlemen. But we appreciate the boss man as well. His links will be in the description down below and pin comment as we are starting off flashy here, boss man. Quickly getting things started.
I mean, of course, given that we got Will Ospreay and Darren Tarlton, not surprised at the hot-paced start of this one. You know, Will Ospreay got that hidden blade in his arsenal. We also know Darren Tarlton got the best super kick ever. Two men with a variety of moves in the arsenal. Which one is going to win out is the question. Now, I am happy to be here. Thank you, Gold, once again, for allowing me to hear on this beginning episode of AEW.
And we really appreciate you stopping up. Oh! Counted there by Tarlton, now rolling up. Ospreay could have him here. Not even a one count.
Well, match will continue to go on there. I will say one of these two men again got the great opportunity to first not only kick off AEW with a win, but if you're Ospreay, you got a chance to shut down a massive reign in Darren Tarlton. He again been on a roll up to this point. Can Will Ospreay get the job done? Is the question.
Exactly, and Ospreay the last 6 to 7 months has been in a tag team. He has not had that many singles matches, so that definitely will play a factor here. But we know that Will Ospreay is one of the best wrestlers in the world, and he definitely will adapt quickly, as he's doing right now. Oh, hop kick to the back of the head there. And Ospreay.
If you are Darren Tarlton, again, you go from the caliber opponent you got to a freaking Will Ospreay. I'm trying to just wrap my head around the fact that Darren Tarlton he got, if anybody got a chance to beat Darren Tarlton tonight, it is Will Ospreay. People who know Darren Tarlton well haven't been able to do it. Will could potentially do it, especially given the role. Well, he was on. Commentator Kirk kicking in.
Yeah, it's already kicking in already. Our first match of the new season.
Yes, it is. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Time for everything, brother.
Yeah, like I said, that role, the last guys he's beaten have been absolutely all over the place in styles and relationships and friendship-wise. Mm-hmm. Now you got a connection with Will Ospreay that you don't have that much at all. You barely know the guy. Now you got to defend your championship.
Yeah, but of course, he probably doesn't know him, but he, of course, if you're any champion worth his salt in to study his opponent, and I would say this, Darren Tarlton is, oh, wait a second, look at this.
Oh, got locked in already here. But Ospreay quickly getting out of it.
Again, you may not know the dude very well, but you're going to have to figure out something inside the ring. That is for certain. That is for absolute certain.
Absolutely. Ospreay off the rope. Tarlton moved out of the way. And now Tarlton looped that press, taking him down the ground and just punching him. And that's what Tarlton does. He loves to punch people in the face.
Oh, yeah, of course. He's a freaking brawler. He's the first. He's a brawler. He can get technical. We've seen him get technical with the light of Brian Danielson. Now we're seeing him get technical here. Once again, he's Will Ospreay, but he's not working for Darren Tarlton.
Darren Tarlton definitely with Danielson last season had incredible matches with him. Some of the best matches I've ever seen. It's Ospreay. Oh, Tarlton under his feet.
Well,
wow.
I did think this man can get athletic. Prop to him there.
Oh,
look at this.
Off the ropes now. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the... Oh, my goodness.
I was going to go for that silver bullet knee strike. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
he hit that thing out of nowhere.
Couldn't get my words out, boss man.
Indeed.
He's on a tear so far.
Yes, indeed, man. This is what you get, man. At AEW action to kick things off.
And what better way to kick things off with a star of Darren Tarlton's caliber. As a roll up here, that's down. Tarlton turns him over on his back. He got him. Ospreay able to get the shoulder up.
There's a close call right there on the part. Oh!
I would have never imagined this a year ago. That we would be sitting here, the opening match of a season with Darren Tarlton and Will Ospreay.
That's quite true. And Tarlton on a roll here against Will Ospreay. Heck of a suicide dive from Darren Tarlton taking out Will. And if you are Darren Tarlton in this case, you gotta act. You're in there with someone who called himself the aerial assassin, and now they're looking to take high risk himself, and it was successful.
A high risk, high reward, folks. He barely got a 1 count, boss man.
Heck yeah, but that's because Darren hasn't got a whole lot of offense in this thing. So if you are Will Ospreay in this one, you also want to be aware of the aerial ability of Darren Tarlton. Is he going to be able to go step for step with Will in that one? It's the question here. But he can strike you all day long, so Will might want to be careful as far as that is concerned.
Absolutely. You know, with how Ospreay is with his offense, it could get very, very dangerous for Tarlton. Oh, we know oh, look at this. The chops. Wow.
Light each other up here. Look at Will.
My God.
Jeez. Well, carrying out the better of that exchange. Now Will in the corner, stopping right in the rim, and now going to continue to follow suit here off the rope. Goes Darren Tarlton. Oh, trying to go for the boot. Will with a step ahead. He was ready for that one, big man. Yeah, look at that hot cut.
Oh. He almost had it too. If that would hit, I think they're a new CTP champion.
Oh, heck yeah, but Darren Tarlton not letting it slip half and half, dumping Will on the top of his head and neck. Will doing a smart thing, get to the rope, and Darren wasn't going to let that slide for too much longer.
Nope.
Uh-oh, that's super kick ever. Best
here
super
it comes.
kick ever.
If this hits, talking about the Championship. That's it.
Spot on, big man. 2.
Wow.
Champ.
Wow.
Now, how did that got to be for Darren Tarlton? You hit one of your biggest moves, and Will's still in this thing.
Now you got to ask the question, now what? Now what I do?
I think Darren's about to answer that question. Now what? Ooh, I can count it from Will. Will now going up to the apron. Or to the middle rope, I should say. Kicking down away. Darren trying to follow suit. The aerial assassin putting in work. That double drop kick. Excellent job by Will Ospreay.
I also want to ask this question. Is the fatigue going to get into Darren Tarlton? All these matches you've had back to back to back to back. When is your body going to shut down?
That's a good question. Oh, wait a second. Will maybe thinking I'll put her again. And that's 0 for 2 in this case. And that is a good question. That's the beautiful thing about being a champion, like Darren Tarlton is. You get on a roll. You start getting all the good defenses under your belt. But unless he's keeping up with himself stamina-wise, look at that cold red from Will Ospreay. Hold on a second. This may be over. Right here, 2. Look at that 2. You asked a good question right there. When's the stamina going to keep up? Going to catch up with him? We'll see. It's tonight going to be that night against Will Ospreay.
Will Ospreay hoping that tonight's the night. He can win his first ever singles championship here in CTP. Oh, we bait him over. Ha! Learn something from Ricochet there.
I think Will's always been able to do that. Will's always been able to do that. That's his thing. That's his style. That's his MO.
Well, I think Ricochet must have taught him something.
Probably. That's his beauty being tag partner. Look at this. I want you to see Will Ospreay talking this. The mission is locked in.
I doubt it.
Who will?
That's Tarlton. Oh, the power!
Yes, indeed. They're not able to get out of things.
Despite the height and weight difference. Wow.
Right. Keep in mind, Darren Tarlton got more weight on Will than he does. They go to DDT there from there. Into recovery. There may be a wrap here.
Indeed.
2.
Another kick out at 2. Ospreay is just not going down.
That is for certain. That is for certain. But Darren Tarlton going to make sure he goes down. That is a guaranteed compete. Off the rope goes Darren Tarlton. Will catch it.
Oh my God!
Will caught him running in. 2. This may be over here. They kicked out at 2.
Unbelievable. Wow. I cannot believe this.
Yes, indeed.
Brainbuster!
Leveled him. Freaking leveled him off the brainbuster. Now Will going up top. How is he going to... Yo, Whooper 450 or old 5-4, whatever you want to call it. Connect to Darren Tarlton. It may be over for... It's not.
It was 1 second away, man.
1 second away. You know, Float only counts on horseshoes and hand grenades. And this is a championship matchup to kick off Dynamite.
What an incredible way to start us off. This is absolutely incredible.
Yes, indeed. Oh, we're going to go for a half and half again. Will Ospreay with a step ahead of the game. Here we go. Oh, excellent count. Excellent job on the clothesline. Right down, Tarlton followed it up.
Similar at WrestleMania and at the draft.
Look for the boom. That
place, boss man.
I thought he was going to go for that silver bullet knee, but yet Darren Tarlton is going to that place. But Will also showing why he is one of the best professional wrestlers in the world. He would do what a favor. He would do what a favor on Anderson, but Will's here too. That's the third. Yo!
Oh! There's definitely a debate. That's a cover here. He got him. And a kick out there too. Well, you know, Ospreay really can't claim that he's the best wrestler in the world because he hasn't beaten Darren Tarlton like Bryan Danielson did.
Just saying. I mean, he's good. I mean, you don't think there's a lie that Will Ospreay's good. I mean, he beat your freaking boys and Logan Paul in the mid. WrestleMania. I mean, they can have it to you.
Man,
hey, yo, whoa. Oscar nailed it. Will Ospreay hit the
that was not a fluke there, though.
No, champ. A fluke. Who?
Unbelievable, man. How the hell did he kick out?
Toughness on full display. Darren Tarlton.
Roll up. Barely got a one. You gotta give credit where credit is due. Darren Tarlton is just that guy.
Oh, heck, he is. For certain. Oh, excellent counter. Silver bullet deep strike. Nailed it. Cartwheel flipping.
Nailed it right. Oh, but he was on the ropes. He was on the ropes.
I was about to say, beat me too.
That honestly saved Will Ospreay there.
That did if he wasn't. Oh, there's doing the smart thing.
Still going for the cover though.
Is it too late though? Oh,
It is too late.
It may have
Ospreay
been.
got saved because of the ropes.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And is that going to be the decision? Is that going to be the minor lack in judgment that cost Darren Tarlton this massive reign that he's been on since the Royal Rumble?
It just might cost me, but you gotta think Tarlton got some up his sleeves.
He does. He got the arm bars to
locked in tight.
Yes, indeed.
Look at Ospreay's face.
Busted wide open. Yes, indeed, man. Bro, got cut open for that knee strike, if anything. Or maybe the super kick from earlier. Is Will gonna tap, and he does.
He does. The silver-footed knee strike, best super kick ever. All a combination that led to a tap out here as Darren Tarlton is still your CTP champion.
I mean, but what a contest that these two put on. These two men absolutely brought their A game and then some. And Darren Tarlton with the submission victory over Will Ospreay here, retaining the CTP Championship, I should say. And the reign that this man is on continues.
The reign of a lifetime lives another week.
Yes, indeed. That's what you want to say, but it worked like a friggin' charm. Now Tarlton, happy as happy can be. I don't blame him. Now, wait a second. Wait a minute.
Oh my God! Samacho! How can I clutch lock thing?
Darren Tarlton got the ambush by Samoa Joe. And he may be fading.
The next challenger has come to play, boss man.
Oh my goodness, this is a bad place to be for Darren Tarlton. Samoa Joe got Darren in a very compromising position, and he choked him out.
The referee's begging for Joe to let go, and he finally does. Hey, he blew to the ref. He deserved it. Stay out of grown folks' business, boy.
Out of grown folks' business? Samoa Joe, he clearly got business with that CTP Championship, and he wants to have business with Darren Tarlton. Oh, no.
Yes,
Golly.
We found the next challenger for the CTP Championship, boss man. Samoa Joe smells blood in his eyes.
Goodness, man. What a brutality on display by Samoa Joe to the CTP champion. Is Darren Tarlton's reign slowly coming to an end here?
Yes, it is. It is. The Samoa
That's a bold claim.
Machine.
That's a bold claim, but all right.
Darren Tarlton.
I mean, if he does. If he even does, look, Darren is out. Darren is out. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is tag team match, and the winner becomes the number one contender in the tag team title. It is the Lucha Brothers versus 17 and Roderick Strong. And then let's get it in.
Hey, why are you saying like that? You gotta put some more respect on Kevin Steen and Roderick Strong. Say it with more energy, boss man. The disrespect you've been having tonight. Jesus.
Oh, no, I've been relatively respectful up until I saw those two. They're in the ring. There comes Lucha Brothers.
Where did you? Huh? Nothing.
Hey, who are you talking about? I mean, yeah, they're coming up with long and tagging gauntlets. They're making bumble between each other. What they have last night? Wait a minute. Hey, wait, look at that. Look at that. What type of mess is this? What is this? What is this? I mean, but then again, let me tell you what we also love to see. We love to see people who are winning. And unfortunately, both of these teams are in a place where they both got a rebound. Kevin Steen, lost to his best friend Sami Zayn. Back at WrestleMania in the 3 Faces of Hell match, and Roger Strong lost the Cruiserweight Championship to Kyle O'Reilly. And so then the rebound opportunity for both teams here.
Exactly.
And of course, you're going to see Kevin and Roger go this route and try to freaking jump Pentagon. Oh, look at this. Oh, now that's just disrespect.
No, it was not a jump. It was just doing it the right way. A little bit of heartache in between.
The end of heartache off the package power drive. They jumped the heck out of Pentagon.
No, they didn't.
And they did, and now they won the freaking tag. They're number 1 contenders now.
This is absolutely great. What a spot to AEW tag team action there this season.
Man, that was wrong.
The remnants of the Undisputed Era. They're back, and they're winners.
Messed up.
Beating that Crucible team.
That was messed up.
That wasn't messed up.
Who's gonna get this back? I promise.
It was not messed up, boss man. You know, it made complete sense. They did what they had to do to win.
By jumping them, like Paul.
They did not jump them.
That made a whole lot of sense. All right, whatever.
It did.
Candice, we haven't heard from you since your loss at TakeOver. How are you feeling?
I gotta say, TakeOver stung. A lot. AJ was the better woman that night, but this is Dynamite.
Oh, what the heck is that? Oh, snap.
Oh, my God.
And Candice LeRae was talking about her intentions and everything of her Dynamite, but no, she's sitting there getting absolutely ambushed here.
Well, that's one way to make a statement here on Dynamite.
Oh. That's Ruby.
Well, welcome back, Ruby.
The world is going on? No.
I've been loving the aggression. Oh my gosh! It threw the glass window on the driver's seat.
What is that? The plane to the.
Making a statement, boss man. That's what that is.
What's the world with that?
Showing the women's division that you're here. That's what that is, boss man.
What did you just do? Why?
You said it with your own 2 eyes. You threw it through a damn glass.
I saw that. I said, why, you idiot?
No. You said, what did you just do? No, you seen it. Why? Because she wants to make an impact. Make a statement here on Dynamite. That's why.
I hope you're happy, Salt Lake City, because I just saved everybody's time. Now we don't have to listen to poor little Candice stand here and cry over losing her NXT Women's title to a woman whose neck is so bad a small breeze could put her in a wheelchair.
Oh,
my.
That was horrible.
I mean, she's not wrong, though.
Sure.
But enough about TakeOver. Enough about AJ Lee. She doesn't go here. Let's rewind the clock a little bit, shall we? It was almost a year ago that Candice took her away from our previous company, and on that same night I came back and tossed Candice off the stage. But none of you remember that, do you? None of you remember at all because of Candice LeRae, and you know who taking my spotlight.
I remember.
After that show
yes, you did.
Nobody was talking about the return of Ruby Riott. No. You were all talking about the classic that was put on moments prior, and that makes me sick.
It made me sick too, Ruby.
Now, you know my history with Candice, but this time things are going to be different. I am not the same jealous, weak Ruby Riott who tried to put on this tough girl act. And Candice, you aren't the same person you were then either, are you? You're not even the same girl you were before AJ beat you. Here's the thing, Candice. You have changed for the worse, while I have changed for the better. Ruby Riott is dead. The woman standing here right now before all of you is Ruby Soho. I have found my purpose. I have found my destination, and it reads Candice LeRae.
Ruby Soho is here. Is Candice LeRae going to come back is the bigger question.
I don't think so, boss man. Ruby Soho has now
How
made
about
impact.
finding her destination and all that other stuff?
Yeah, she's right. You know,
You make an impact inside the ring, then, Johnny.
No, you make an impact by taking out the guy the woman, that everybody was talking about. That you were absolutely humiliated at. Your return wasn't talked about, boss man. And speaking of humiliation, this match is coming up next. Here comes the Absolutes. Amazing. One of the best stars today. Your future AEW World Heavyweight Champion is Mr. Amazing, Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Absolute Ricky Starks.
You know, normally I would sit there and get on you for doing that type of stuff, because goodness, you got the tendency to have play favorites. But I'm going to go ahead and give you your props here, because Ricky is a former NXT Global Champion, beating RVD for the title back in NXT in your house last October. Unfortunately, he lost to Kitty Shenanigans, and then a takeover in New York. Well, a takeover in New York, and since then, Ricky really been looking to prove himself, and so we get the chance to do it against Mr. CM Punk here tonight.
A CM Punk who was humiliated. A CM Punk who was a loser at WrestleMania. He had one of the most embarrassing WrestleMania matches in history. He's a big fat L.
Big fat.
Big fat, washed up, has been L.
Who was at WrestleMania and who wasn't?
Well,
CM Punk.
Unfortunately, Ricky Starks wasn't there because he had
prior
prior obligations and he was on vacation.
And I know Ricky Starks, you know, what Ricky Starks was London? I didn't think so. All this big talk. But who still got the bigger paycheck when that weekend was over? Exactly, Mr. CM Punk. Now,
yeah, you got paid, but you got humiliated. You lost. And people called you washed. People called you a has-been.
Walking and having
and Salt Lake City is booing the hell out of them.
What? Quit playing. Yeah, you got people who are fans of Ricky Starks. That's for certain. You're going to Punk Rock, call him a has-been, call him everything else. Freaking ridiculous. Either way, let's see how absolute Ricky Starks does here against CM Punk with rock and roll.
Yeah, I mean, he is Mr. Amazing. He is the absolute Ricky Starks, and he will prove that by making sure that CM Punk loses in humiliating fashion, just like he lost at WrestleMania. You'll see.
Oh, really? Okay, sure. Well, by my math, this match has already gone longer than his WrestleMania contest, so you're wrong. Once again.
Yeah, because this time CM Punk didn't actually run in this time. He actually took his time.
Yeah, he did, though. Well, a smart move. And doing that against someone like Ricky Starks is definitely a good idea. That network will get some pretty good offense, I'll say, from CM Punk. Uh-oh. I don't think going outside the ring was for Ricky, but he did the smart thing and got the heck up out of that.
Yeah, look at him. That's on him. I love that. Woo!
I can't stand it. Man, get in the ring. Ricky looking like a man, boy. Come on.
Come on, boss man. Grow up.
Yeah, no. I can have fun. That's for absolute certain. But what I hate about to do is let this guy who run around dance all over the place. That's what I hate about to do. He look like you. He look like you then. And anything that reminds me of that is a bad thing. Anyway,
what are you talking about? I dance very well for
listen, I think you're a social media party folks, you ain't fooling me, but hold on a second. Ricky Starks tried to pull one over on CM Punk, I should say, and couldn't get the job done because CM Punk was a smart wrestling and Ricky close to the rope.
Yeah, watch it go, Mr. Hasbin. It's a hurricane run there by Ricky Starks.
I also watched the boot of Ricky Starks while you're at it, ran straight to a super kick. And a kick out at 2 from CM Punk. I'm surprised. That Ricky Starks, I will admit, again, for the global champion, he's double tough, brother. That's a third.
And this time, CM Punk actually kicked out at 2, unlike at WrestleMania.
Still. Lord, what? What happened? Get off now, okay? And you're facing someone like the Book, okay? Look at the beef, all right? Look at that dude.
But I mean, you're on the grandest stage of them all. Shouldn't you come prepared?
I'm like you didn't come prepared. You can't prepare. I have a game plan more than likely to work out for him. go. Oh, wait a second. He got a game plan to keep the Ricky Starks here. Ricky Starks able to find out.
Listen here. I'll give CM Punk his credit where credit's due. If he wins here tonight, you gotta win now. Please rebound.
Well, and for Ricky Starks, man. Ooh.
And fun fact, Ricky Starks is from my state, guys. New Orleans, Louisiana. Amazing city, by the way. Everyone cares, boss man.
In Salt Lake City. That's what I'm caring about.
Oh yeah, it's cold as God knows. It's ugly and depressing here. I can't wait to leave this city.
You're depressing. The midsection there from CM Punk. Look at the snicker in it. I'm telling the truth, too. The mission is locked in. CM Punk may have with one beat you. Wow, look at every star doing a smart thing and the heck about a dodge. He's clever. He's technically sound.
Ricky Starks Enterprises after this match.
Ricky Starks Enterprises. So how did that go for Expert when he invented an animal box? How is that going for
Look, Batista had an off night that night.
Yeah, look at him.
He was partying up too much, okay? That's why he lost. Thank you.
Whatever, he's still lost. Hush. Ooh. Big boss for it. I'm going to see him Punk. Ricky Starks got a chance to show himself here. Start going to the top. He may have this thing beat. Here we go. Oh,
got him.
He caught him.
He transitioned. Ricky just knows Punk very well.
Yes, indeed. And Punk knew what Ricky was about to do there. Told him to sit down, youngin. Let this quote-unquote has-been show you how to get the job done. And Punk has the capability of doing just that. But if he underestimates Ricky Starks, he's going to be in for a world of trouble here. Look at it. Caught him with the knee. Pulled on. Worked the second time around, big man.
I guess second time is the charm, they say, huh?
Yes, indeed, it worked. It worked perfectly. CM Punk
for that patented elbow.
He's about to nail it. Yes, sir. Oh, no, we're going for a splash instead. Probably should have whipped for the elbow. It would have had better results. That neck breaker worked like a charm though for CM Punk. Ricky Starks back to his feet though. Back elbow by Ricky Starks. Off the rope goes Starks. But one right through a roll up here from CM Punk. Excellent counter though. Or excellent escape, I should say. By Ricky Starks. And these two are going step for step. And Punk is trying to make sure Ricky Starks don't step ever again off that kick to the side of the head.
Hey man, what's that face? That face is worth millions of dollars, by the way.
Oh, no need to project because you break mirrors. No need to project. It's okay. Anyway.
That's up, boss, man.
Yeah, no.
Listen, this is not about me, okay? This is about Ricky Starks being absolute and amazing.
Yeah. His thing ain't worth $1 million. He's getting beat like a five. Never mind. Anyways, roll up by CM Punk here. Straight into a cover. Yeah, maybe over here.
Ricky Starks lawyers will be emailing you. Don't.
Whatever. Making a counter there. I'm trying to get fined by Paul Heyman out here either, but I don't know the movie. Look at that. What kind of job. Like CM Punk went to look in the leg. That's Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks ready to do whatever Punk has coming next with him to do it. He goes right to the spear.
Oh, the spear by Starks.
Paul Heyman is our new
AEW general manager.
Who? On the part of Starks.
We are so honored to have a legend here in AEW that respects Finn Balor.
I don't know about the respect Finn Balor part. He made the main event for the night a three-way. We're going to face Finn Balor when he's all healed up. And speaking of respect, none of that being shown. CM Punk got Ricky Starks locked in that Intercontinental Rise, and he taps out here. My respect for Ricky Starks would have went down, but you know. He got out of it, so.
You know, went down it. I mean, that's every kind of place. That's a hard thing to get out of.
I know, but still. He would have lost, and there you go. Whatever. Be quiet for the moment. He starts in control. He's back in it.
That won't happen, so your respect is
wait a minute. Rochambeau connect.
And that's it.
Rochambeau to CM Punk.
Book the fancy restaurant. Order my steak. Let's roll.
Is it about to do it again?
About to be over. Let's do it again.
Both for the second time, nailed it.
That's a wrap.
It may be over here for CM Punk getting it in.
Where did I stay? What did I say? I was right at the box, man.
Please, CM Punk. He straight up beat CM Punk.
Look at y'all. Mr. Amazing, the absolute, your future AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Ricky Starks, baby.
Ricky Starks picking up a tremendous victory over CM Punk. I'm impressed.
The great Paul E. It's nice to meet you. Darren Tarlton, your CTP champion. Now look, I don't have time for this. You saw what happened earlier. I want Joe, and I want him next week.
Well, Mr. Tarlton, nice to meet you too. Now, while I'd love to make that big-time match official for next week's Dynamite, unfortunately I cannot. You see, you had an open contract made for next week's broadcast, and...
Okay, and email it to Joe. Text it. Send it in the mail. Have a pigeon deliver it to his front door. Anything. Just make him sign it.
I'm down.
If you had let me finish, you would know that earlier tonight, somebody else already signed the contract. That man being the brother of the dearly departed Jay, Mark Briscoe. Now look, Joe is in the top 5 rankings, so if you can get past Mark next week, you can have your title defense against Joe at Super Brawl.
Mark Briscoe, huh? All right, cool. You know Paul E. I like you already. Way more than the last person who signed my checks.
Well, I can kind of agree there, maybe to be honest with you. But, you know, I digress. You're the part of the show you've been looking forward to.
All night long, it's the coronation of one of the greatest women to ever step foot in a professional wrestling ring. She is innumerable. It's Charlotte Flair, boss man. This is what I've been waiting for all night long, because all the naysayers said that Charlotte couldn't do this, she couldn't do that. But look what happened at WrestleMania. Oh, hail our amazing queen.
You done?
I'm finished. Go ahead on. Say your little
done.
dribble. Go ahead.
You're done. Okay. I'll give props to Charlotte. She took advantage of Money in the Bank situation. Won. Even WrestleMania. The proxy, you know, they were able to come into the new era as the AEW Women's Champion.
Let the queen in. Thank you.
And what a moment that was after the matchup between Saraya and Toni Storm. But to sit there and say that she deserves the coronation ceremony is absolutely absurd.
She does.
Yeah.
Pipe it down, Salt Lake City. Your queen has arrived. Oh, come on. You fat, disgusting sweat hogs are going to sit there and boo me?
Yes.
Why? Because I ruined Saraya's big moment in front of her family and her friends. Well, newsflash. It was never going to be Saraya's moment. It was never going to be Tony's moment. It was always going to be Charlotte Flair's moment. Because whenever I
all
appear,
hail the queen.
Whenever I am on the marquee, whenever my name is uttered, Charlotte Flair is the moment. And from this day forward, nobody is going to take the moment or this AEW Women's World Championship away from me. I told every single one of you for months that I was inevitable, that I was the uncrowned women's champion.
Facts.
But none of you wanted to listen, so I accomplished what I said I was going to do, the only way Charlotte Flair knows how, by making history at the same damn time. Not only am I the final Raw Women's Champion, not only am I the first AEW Women's World Champion, but I am the first and last woman to ever cash in Money in the Bank at WrestleMania.
Facts. All these facts.
I hate it. She's right.
Now, to the women in the back, I beg, I plead with one of you to step up to the plate. because I look up and down that roster page, and don't get me wrong, I see phenomenal talents, phenomenal athletes, but I also see people that I have already beaten or people who are nowhere near my level.
I don't know about all that now.
Well, yeah, she is right. Most people are not on the queen's level. Because when you're a queen, you're number one.
I think we could be hearing from Johnny and Tommaso right now. But because of what happened to Kenny, Johnny's at the hospital. Oh, wait a second. Wait a minute.
Who the hell is interrupting our queen? Come on, I was enjoying this.
Yes, indeed. Here's someone that I was sitting there mentioning the hospital. Here's someone that can mess around and put Charlotte Flair in the hospital, especially if she washes her mouth. Here comes King Coda.
She ain't no damn king. What an awful name she has now. Disgusting.
Here she is. We're gonna confront Charlotte Flair.
She's so rude.
Oh, here we go.
Well, who knew Charlotte Flair could shut up this long? Before you say anything, Charlotte, I know you know exactly who I am, but allow me to reintroduce myself. I am King Kota, and I refuse to sit back there and listen to you attempt to downplay and disrespect every
Who the hell said you were a king?
Dynamite roster. Don't get me wrong, you are a fantastic pro wrestler, but you didn't have to scratch, claw, suffer, and bleed to get where you are today. Not like everyone else back there, and damn sure not like me.
That's a lie.
I'm not sure if you saw what I did to Shayna Baszler Saturday, but if you didn't, I suggest you figure out real soon. Because I have no problem doing the exact same, if not worse to you, if it means winning that world title.
Well, bold she is, but she did beat Shayna Baszler. Say what you want to say about that.
Yeah, she
Coda,
did, unfortunately.
Poor precious Coda. You just don't get it. Sure, you had to bust your ass in front of 50 people in a bingo hall to get to the spotlight, while the big bad Charlotte got handed everything. But there is just so much more to it than that. The reason you had to take everything you've gotten, while I was given it, is because it is my God-given right to be standing here right now. I was personally handcrafted by the big man above to be Charlotte Flair, to be the very best female athlete in the history of combat sports. Quite simply, I am
I can't deny that.
superior. I mean, just look at you compared to me. You're what, 5'2"? Your torso is the size of my leg. You dress like you're one of these wannabes in the crowd. You, Kota, are not meant to be a champion.
You know she's right, by the way,
okay.
boss man.
Not everyone can be. It's not too late. You can still find your lane.
It's
and stick
inevitable.
to it, being just another good hand.
A freaking disrespect. Yeah.
Disrespectful.
So about that whole putting Charlotte in a hospital route. Can we go there?
That's what you think when you see me? Just another good hand? Okay. You know what? That's a nice one. You want to stand there and make fun of the way I look, make fun of the way I dress? That's fine too. Do you want to know what I see when I look at you, Charlotte? I see a scared little girl who wanted her daddy to be home so badly when he was away, cheating on her mother every night, that she tries so desperately to act exactly like him as a grown woman. How's that for an analysis, Queen?
Ooh.
How rude! Come on, Dakota. She deserved that.
Yeah, she deserved that. You gonna dish it out and be woman enough to take it. That's the way I see it. What you gonna do? Do something about it. Do something. Oh,
yeah, that's right. You better run it.
And she tried to.
Oh, come on! You're ruining our coordination. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
This ain't ridiculous. It's fact. I mean, hey, you want to talk all the stuff how you this and the third was the best women's champion around and whatever. Coda show was something.
Boss man. Come on, ref. Come on, security, get her ass off of her.
No, come on, no, she deserves this. Let it happen. Paul
Heyman, come on, you did a damn good job all night.
Paul, make the match for Super Brawl.
No.
Charlotte's getting a lesson taught right now.
Whatever you want to call it, does not deserve an opportunity at Charlotte Flair Super Brawl. Absolutely not.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, shoot, after a performance like that, I want to see it. And that visual looks real good. That visual looks real good right now.
Come on, that look. The way
Draw
you
the
do
line.
that,
You want the belt go, man. Get it. Come on, go get her, Charlotte. Go get her, right?
Disrespect.
Go get her, Charlotte.
No. Charlotte, yeah, well, that's right. Don't give this woman a time of day. She doesn't deserve it. See, around here, you have to earn things. And you're not on Charlotte's level right now to even earn a shot at that AEW Women's World Championship.
Now,
keep in mind, folks, she is inevitable and always will be.
My goodness. Also inevitable, you say that word right, is King Coda may be one step ahead of Charlotte Flair.
No, she's not.
Either way, coming up next week, AEW Tag Team Championship Tournament continues, I should say. It'll be Best Friend versus the Young Bucks. The winner faces Roger Strong and Kevin Steen after their tournament win, to correct myself from earlier, next week.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, the loser, CM Punk, will have a live microphone to address his loss to the absolute Ricky Starks. I'm curious to see what excuse Punk got this time.
I mean, that was a heck of a win by Ricky Starks. I wonder if he's going to have an excuse at all. And we got Tyler Breeze versus John Moxley. Tyler Breeze looking to make a name Breeze, I should say, looking to make a name for himself on the Dynamite roster. And he was bold enough to call out John Moxley. I don't know if that's the wisest move, but we'll see.
Well, indeed. Also, for the CTP Championship, the run of a lifetime continues. CTP Champion taking on Darren Tarlton, taking on Mark Briscoe. This will also be a tribute to Jay Briscoe in this match.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And then we have Dragon Dojo versus the Elite Wheeler Yuta taking on the 1/2 or 1/3 of the trio champion and AJ Styles, giving the chaos that we saw earlier tonight.
Can the Dragon Dojo make a statement as they said that they are here and learned from London? We'll find out. And then coming up next, folks, we find out who will be the #1 contender for the AEW World Championship. Bryan Danielson, John Moxley, Malachi Black. Your main event of Dynamite is next.
King Kota, how do you feel after going toe-to-toe with the Women's World Champion Charlotte Flair and coming out on top?
I gotta say, it felt great sticking it to someone like Charlotte. She walked around the locker room for the last few months acting like she's better than everyone.
Hold on a minute there, Coda. Who do you think you are? Walking around here being all rah-rah for the locker room, acting like you're some kind of leader. The only locker room leaders around here are the Elite, which includes yours truly. And let's not forget the fact that I haven't gotten my rematch for my women's championship. So if anyone deserves a crack at Charlotte first, it's me.
You know what, Tony? You're right. You haven't gotten your rematch for the belt, and I have no problem earning my shot against you one-on-one at any time. But there is one sentence in that little ramble I disagreed with. You aren't a locker room leader in any sense of the word. You don't even stay in the women's locker room. In fact, maybe you should worry about stopping your boys from ripping their heads off and stop pretending you're something you aren't.
You want to play that card, huh? Okay, fine. Let's talk about the fact that everybody who's ever come in contact with you in a positive light you've betrayed and left in the dust. Raquel, Shayna, Tegan. You're all on your own again, just how you like it. Let's see if this time you can actually turn it into a championship run.
Ooh.
Oh, King Cody, you're going to get what you're coming to you. Now you're disrespecting the Elite.
Things are getting real interesting around here.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event evening. As here comes the leader of the Dragon Dojo. It is Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson is making his way down to the ring with a golden opportunity to be next in line for the AEW World Championship. And it would be fantastic for him as he lost back at TakeOver London to Andrade, losing the North American Championship after nearly a year. One of the most dominant NXT North American Championship runs we've ever seen.
Exactly. It was an incredible run, which featured some of the best matches we've seen here in CTP history. Andrade was the better man that night, but now it's a new season, new fresher paint, as you can say here around here with AEW Dynamite. Danielson looking to now go for the big one, the World Championship, and fight Finn Balor.
And that's absolutely true. And I think it's pretty crystal clear that Dragon Dojo want to get that gold back around their waist. Same for the Elite. Other than Finn. I mean, Finn held his own. The Elite But he got them in a turmoil going on. That's a whole different ball game. And here's the man that probably caused some of that tension, you may say. Here comes Jon Moxley, a man that went through probably one of the most violent matches I've had the either fortune or misfortune of calling, depending on how you want to look at it, in that Chaos Reigns match back at WrestleMania against AJ Styles. And then, but I will admit, Moxley, of course, a tough cat, because it doesn't matter how hurt this man is still going to be coming out here ready to fight.
Indeed, and he's banged up, but it doesn't matter to him. Moxley's looking to get that elusive one-on-one match with Finn Balor, an opportunity that he has not had since last September, folks.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And here comes the man that's going to be the freaking outlier in all of this. Here comes Malachi Black.
Malachi Black has proclaimed that while Roman Reigns was the man to retire The Undertaker. You know, boss man, you know what this guy said?
What is that?
He is the man who ended The Undertaker. And he is the new prince of darkness here in professional wrestling.
Yes, indeed. Bold claim from Malachi Black. And so the question is Malachi going to be able to reign over AEW as the quote-unquote new Prince of Darkness and the AEW World Champion? But the question is, he got to beat. But the thing is, he got to win this triple threat first, and then he got to beat Finn Balor.
That's true. And Black is 0-2 in triple threat matches. He lost that NXT TakeOver Atlanta in a match that involved Drew McIntyre. He also losing his NXT Championship to Hangman Page at NXT TakeOver London.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So this match type does not favor the likes of a Malachi Black whatsoever. If history is anything to go by. But how are they going to do in this main event is the bigger question. And look at that. Look at that. Oh, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am getting breaking news from Paul Heyman. A match between King Coda and Tony Storm has been made official, folks. The winner will face Charlotte Flair for the AEW Women's World Championship at Super Bowl. I guess J&W gets his wish.
Yes, I'm going to get my freaking wish. Oh, there! Malachi just laid out Bryan Danielson, was now called the end. But Jon Moxley making sure that it isn't the end here. They're going to go ahead and try to prevent Malachi from doing any further damage here.
Exactly. This match is moving at a fast pace. For that Black hates triple threat, so he obviously wants to do whatever it takes to get it back to a one-on-one environment. Hitting the end there is a good start.
That's indeed. He hit the end of Bryan Danielson, but the unfortunate thing about a triple threat is that Moxley was right there and gave Danielson some time to clear the ring and let these two go to battle here. Form there from Malachi. Malachi now. Got to go for a springboard. Didn't really work if Malachi made him. Moxley made him pay. Maybe over right here. Maybe got a knockout shot. No, we didn't.
Seems the Prince of Darkness was seeing darkness on that display.
Yeah. Oh! Golly.
Now he ain't.
Nope. No, it is not. Ooh! And knee right to the mouth, followed by the brain buster. Talking about the skull being right on the Moxley, and they kick out at two.
Yeah, I mean, his ribs and shoulders already messed up from Chaos Reigns. Why not just target the head now? Just mess up everybody's part.
I mean, just the rule of Chaos Reigns, his head was messed up too. He actually was gotten busted open in that matchup. And there goes Bryan Danielson.
I knew it. Oh, the running knee. I know we've seen a lot of stitches.
That's the deal.
My Black now.
Malachi got the chance. He can put away Bryan Danielson. And talk about another unfortunate loss for the Dragon Dojo if this is the case.
The Dragon Dojo has not had a full, amazing 72 hours, I would say.
No, they have not. And they had a great thing to do out whatsoever. And they can get the chance to turn it around. Moxley can continue to add to his momentum. And Malachi can either break this triple threat curse that he has on him and become the champion. Let's see. But look at this. Oh, excellent counter there from Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson a step ahead of the game. Excellent, almost like a drop kick. I don't know if he caught Malachi there or caught all of it. He's going to continue to do some damage like the Enzuigiri to Moxley.
Danielson has to be a step ahead. You know, he has won world championships in triple threat matches in the past. Now he has to win the big one here to get Finn Balor.
He got to face Finn Balor if he wins this thing. That is true. Bryan Danielson now to the top. Here we go. Look at that. Excellent drop kick there from Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson got Malachi in a world of trouble here. Bryan Danielson is feeling.
Seems that the end was not the end for Danielson. Looks like Black wants to make sure it is, though.
Yes, indeed, they got a great chance to do that. Moxley is hurt. Moxley's on the outside, and you got to think if you're Danielson or Malachi, Moxley got to be the wide open target here. I mean, he took a beating in that Chaos Reigns match.
He did. It was one of like the most brutal beatings I've ever seen. I'm surprised that both men are still walking.
That is fat. Thumbtack, glad, everything else, and the freaking book. There's Moxley right there. Still alive, still kicking. He wanted to get a shot in that AEW World title though. Stop right there. Bryan Danielson still gotta go to work on Moxley. Oh,
you know what's coming next?
Oh, let this man. Let this man catch a slip in it. What a lariat there from Moxley.
And Moxley is on fire right now. Cover on Black to become number one contender. No.
Not it on the part of Moxley. Oh, snap. Anything is not exempt from a beating. But Malachi said I saw that happen the first time. I'm not letting it happen to you.
It's Lariat City in here.
Hey, what?
Lariat City, boss man.
Oh, Lariat City. Gotcha. What the world is it? Oh, heck.
Everybody gets a Lariat from Moxley.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
He's going to hit you with a Lariat next.
I wish you were next on this. You know that? Especially given all the junk you like to talk about. That's right. Go.
I have a feeling that Malachi Black absolutely respects the work I do, for sure.
Moxley was giving the Lariat a goof, not whatever. Back suplex by Moxley, regardless.
Moxley and me have we're respectful sometimes. He's kind of weird.
Very respectful from a distance.
Respectful from a distance. I mind my business. You should learn that sometimes, Boston.
Well, I agree. These three men's business is the AEW World Championship. Whoever wins gets a shot at Finn Balor with his hand is fully healed. Look at this. Oh.
I am so glad that our AEW general manager was being so nice to our champion, Finn Balor, and letting his hand heal before his next defense.
I mean, I think he's more or less just protecting the investment. I don't think he gives a crap about Finn Balor or his hand, especially with how Finn Balor and the Elite were coming out here and talking to Paul early.
It's a glorious investment, boss man. You better give a crap about the best thing going in pro wrestling. He's the reason why people are even here.
Oh, hunt left of Mike. Do the fantastic for 30. And I'm just saying, I'm going to watch this stuff, especially dealing with someone like Paul Heyman. He knows how to handle this stuff. Ankle elbow right to the back there.
Paul Heyman has been nothing but great for the Elite.
Hit a boot right there, right to the midsection, targeting the midsection of Moxley, which is all banged up from Chaos Reigns, and Moxley or Malachi not exempt.
And here comes Danielson. Could we be setting up another running knee?
Shut down there from Malachi. Malachi now in a little world of trouble here in the hand of Danielson. Look at it. Now we got the DJ choking locked in. And Malachi submits and passes out like we saw Darren Tarlton do earlier. This match is over. And Danielson's going to be next in line.
Danielson's going to get that opportunity. Moxley's nowhere to be found. Malachi's on his own. And he's able to fight out. Let's see now. I called his name. Here comes Moxley.
Moxley rushing in like a house of fire. Here we go. Look at this. Got that Bulldog choke locked in.
It's locked
Bulldog
in,
choke is locked in.
Danielson can't go anywhere.
Malachi still on the floor.
He's going to tap out here, boss man. Mox is going to get the opportunity.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Smart man. He saw Malachi coming in. He's not about to let him do anything. Uh-oh. That is any good look. Malachi. Oh, man. Malachi got back suplex right across the apron. And with Bryan Danielson out of the equation, this is Moxley's chance.
It is Moxley's chance. This is Moxley's chance to wrap things up.
If you can't do that, excellent lariat there. 2. Oh, Bryan Danielson then breaking things up here. Bryan Danielson.
Danielson has to do that quickly.
Look at this. Look indeed, man. Malachi knows that all too well. I think he's happy, at least for his own sake.
Hell no, he's not.
I was saying he was having that excuse me. That Bryan Danielson was bringing it up this week. Not going to walk over the cover. If he didn't, it would have been screwed.
What the hell is Danielson thinking now?
Weird me. That's good. Anyways, what is this? Anyways, the outside goal. The Super does not continue. Not a freaking accolade, gentlemen. Bear with me. But either way, not the wisest move to show off. Not the wisest move whatsoever.
Yeah, I know you're a prince, but you actually got to wrestle, my boy.
Yeah, I think you say he can wrestle. That is for certain the reason why he's in this matchup.
Oh, absolutely. Pure facts.
And he's been holding his own in this matchup, too. He's in trouble, though. He ain't think I've been a rough way, but wait a second. There's Moxley jumping in the mix here. And look at that. Capture suplex. Down goes Bryan Danielson. Malachi still in trouble on the top rope.
This is Moxley's chance.
Yes, it is. He can bring this one home. Double under. Oh, he probably hit the thing and paralyzed trip on the top, and he would have hit that. That would have been a wrap for real.
Oh, yeah.
And look at this. Oh, double foot right across the lower back of Moxley.
Holy!
That was impressive. Impressive on the part of Malachi. And the end connect. The end connect to Moxley. But look at Bryan Danielson.
Oh, but look at that.
No, Danielson. Danielson
the
about
ultimate
to steal this one.
opportunist.
Yes, he does. And Malachi can't even make it.
Let's go.
He's freaking stolen. Are you kidding me?
It's official, folks. It will be Bryan Danielson versus Finn Balor for the AEW World Championship when Balor is healed, baby. Woo!
Bryan Danielson wins. The unfortunate luck continues for Malachi.